like the music. I'm vibing. I'm vibing, yeah. Hello, creatures of the internet. Today we're playing My Roommate is a Shadow Creature, and I don't know how to feel about it. As always, there's a link in the description below if you want to check this game out. It's actually like a browser game. It's a random find. I actually found it on GameJolt, but I guess the page you probably should go to is probably itch.io. Here's the itch.io page. Here we go. There's a submission for I can't write, but I want to tell a story. I love that fucking the duck. Oh my god. This is a super early prototype for the game. It was updated at 16 days ago as of me recording this. Also, that's a boss ass sweater. I like that. But yeah, so it's just like, oh, short game about coming to terms with yourself, reality, and a shadow creature who sleeps underneath your bed. It looks fucking adorable. And I was like, why the fuck not? So we're gonna start game. Oh wow, this page says, hello, what's your name? We're gonna be really boring and do evo. Actually, you know what? I wanna do OWO. We're OWO. Okay. How long has it been? A week. Huh. Not bad. It's been a week since I last moved into my new apartment. I graduated school a few months ago, and apparently I suppose it's about time I move out of the dorms. It's a pretty fun and crowded place to be around, but I guess I'd prefer a quieter and lonelier living space. Like this apartment my parents rented for me. It's pretty cheap. The apartment itself is clean, well furnished, and equipped with all the essentials I need to survive alone. But the only thing I would low-key complain about is... That's fucking adorable. That shit's fucking adorable. I didn't do the college thing. My mind's open to the whole college thing. There's just nothing so far that's really sparked that much of an interest that I'd go through college to pursue it, if that makes sense. I'm not opposed to college. I just feel like in this day and age, unfortunately, unless you're going after very specific careers and med school stuff, obviously, I mean, you don't really need to go to college because there's so many other jobs that are necessary right now, and with everything going on, I just, especially in the US, I can't speak for other countries because it seems like in other countries you benefit more from going to college, but it seems like you're kind of punished in the US for going to college if you don't exactly know what your career path is. So if I didn't wake up one day and went, I want to be a nurse at this hospital or this other hospital, it doesn't seem to be where you're in a ton of debt, and it doesn't seem worth it at this moment. I'm open to going to college if something does pop up where it's actually worth it, but for right now I graduated high school and that's just how it is. But that's kind of cool. So you've got an apartment and your parents rented it out for you. That's actually fucking cool. Hey OWO, I think you dropped this under the bed. Kevin.
Hi Kevin.
Fuck you in particular.
Kevin whispered, shyly nudging a pen next to my pillow. I stare at the pen blankly, then at the creature perking at the edge of the mattress. Why are you under my bed at 11 p.m? I sleep there. Oh right, I forgot. So yeah, as you see, this is Kevin, or that's what I call them. I found them underneath this very bed during my first night. I heard scratching underneath my bed and found this little gremlin hiding under there. To be honest, I guess I'm supposed to be afraid of them at first sight, knowing they're a shadow creature and God knows what those beings do, but how I react is like finding a stray kitten in a gang alley. Okay, this shadow demon looks a lot like, especially this picture right here, looks a lot like, oh, what is the name of the dragon and How to Train Your Dragon? Oh, I'm the worst. I don't remember his name, but he looks like that guy. That dragon, that fucking Toothless. That's it. His name is Toothless. He looks a lot like that and I'm into it. Yeah. I still complain to the landlords about this creature being in my apartment. They said they'll send someone to deal with them in a month, they promised. For now, my roommate is a shadow creature and I don't know how to feel about it. Hey. Oh, that's the end of it? No! Oh no, this is too short. I like the premise. It's just that was very short. I expected it to be more. Go to the main menu. Okay, so it looks like that's about it. And there's credits. Shout out to these people. Yeah, it looks like that's about it. It kind of makes me sad because it looks really cool. Let's see. Let's look at the comments so far. I don't think I've done this on any of my YouTube videos before. Like, looked at any comments online. Gosh, this is so cute. The art is adorable and I want my own Kevin now, even though we've only met for a minute. I like the premise so far, so I'm excited to see the end part. Yes, queen. This is so cute. I love the art and music choice. Followed, and I will look forward to it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a follow, and I'm probably gonna add it to a collection of like games to play or something on my actual itch.io profile, just because it looks promising. It could be so cute. Let's see. Hello, fellow game jammer. Your game is quite adorable. I love the character designs and the pastel aesthetics. The text boxes are very clean and appealing to look at. I can't wait to see how your story unfolds. Best of luck to you. This was updated 16 days ago. I guess that's when the game jam was probably going on. But yeah, I mean, I like the art style. I think the concept's really cool. Like, I would read a book or I would watch a show with that concept, not knowing like what happens next, just the beginning premises. Oh yeah, you finished college and you're living on your own now, and you're in a like maybe a shitty little apartment, and oh yeah, there's this shadow creature that just kind of chills with you. I would read that. I'm leaving a link to the description below. That's gonna be about it.
Hold it. This video is way too short, and you saw the title, so don't pretend to be surprised. On to the next one, true believers.
Oh, here we go. Hello, creatures of the internet. Today we are playing a game called Sad Vlad. There's a link to it in the description below. It's an itch.io game. It looked really interesting, and I was like, why not? So let's do this. Let's see why Vlad is sad. Oh, I just started the game. I forgot to mention, I just started the game. It just jumps into this screen. There's no menu. So we're here. Back in the day, Vlad had a lavish life where he could stay in his mansion and take blood whenever he wanted to. Modern day life has changed Vlad's lifestyle a bit. Oh, you can use a controller. What? Okay, so I don't know where any of this is because it doesn't show on the side. I can only guess. Park. We'll go to the park. It's a beautiful night, not quite a full moon, but beautiful nonetheless. The tree line and cobble paths remind you of the old days, your days of power. You begin to roleplay yourself from ages past and have a fun time hunting small animals for your midnight snack. After a night of nostalgic hunting, you feel well fed and leave with a smirk on your face from remembering the good old days. Ah, what's over here? So you can't go to any place you've already been. We'll go here. On your way home, you feel stalked, unsure of the nature of your pursuer. Oh no! You move quickly through the shadows of the night. Right as you're about to enter your apartment, you hear a noise and jump to the ceiling. You quickly realize your pursuer was a kitten! Ah, an adorable one! You drop down from the ceiling, hoping no one noticed, and the kitten meows and looks at you. You open the door. Oh, look, we're happy! Look at a smile! And the kitten walks in to lay on your bed. You've never had a kitten, or a pet of any kind for that matter, only servants. You spend the most of your night watching the kitten in awe, occasionally petting it. Something about having a kitten brings joy to your life and concern to your wallet. Nonetheless, you are happy that you've met this new friend and hope that they stay. Oh, we're on week 2 already. What? Okay, so we can go back to everywhere. So why don't we go to the bar? Where's work? Is that work? Okay, time to clean the bathroom. Hopefully it's not too dirty tonight. You knock on the door to make sure no one is there. There's no response. You walk in and find a homeless person hiding inside. He notices you. Please don't kick me out, man. Just hear me out at last. Hear him out. I'll hear him out. He tells you about the rough life he's had up to this point. Now he's pretty much lost everything over the course of a couple months. You feel really sad for him. Okay, so we can't go to work anymore. What's over here? You see a homeless man on the sidewalk begging for money. Could you spare a coin? He looks at you. Maybe you could spare some? He would also be an easy target for blood, though. We're gonna take his blood. We need the money for our new cat. You take his blood but feel a little bad, so you give him a coin when he wakes up. You feel a little better about it. Okay, that's home. We don't want to go there. It's finally time. You've been eyeballing this jacket for weeks now. That elf rocks one, so why can't you? Oh my god, so there's elves in this world too. That's so fucking cool. You saved enough money though, right? Okay. Our happiness went down. Okay, let's go to the bar. The bar's pretty crowded tonight. These people sure do look pretty tasty. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to give in to old times. After thinking about it, you manage to catch yourself. Times are different now. You can't just go around taking people's blood whenever you want, unfortunately. Bad Vlad! You leave before even getting a drink. It feels nice that you still have control over yourself, though. Okay, so I didn't want to go home, but I don't think I have much of an option. The park seems busier than usual on this visit. A group of people are running back and forth playing a game of soccer. One of the boys playing signals at you to come join. It's been a lifetime since you played a sport, but the idea of it intrigues you. Go join them. You attempt to play, but the beating necks... Wait, what? You attempt to play, but the beating next out of the living occupy your mind. Not even a full match, you find yourself slowly approaching the outfielder from behind. Just before you bite into their neck, there is a scream. You panic and run a tree line. You choose to avoid the park for a while to play it safe. Oh. Okay. You spend the night scouring out people to take blood from. Luckily, you managed to get some. Having to sneak away takes a bit of the fun away from it compared to before, but that's okay. Gotta take what you can. Give me your money, yells the man as he comes up to the counter. Oh no. Well, not much to do at this point, I guess. You look over to your manager and they nod. You give him what's in the cash register leaves. You could have used your vampire blood drinking powers, but that might make it hard to come back to work. That's a fact. Okay, so let's go home. Finally, hopeful and enjoying your time at home, you sit down on the couch. Ding dong! You groan as you expect another door-to-door salesman to be at your door. Sighing as you get up, you walk to the door to open it. It's much worse than you thought. The exposed cross makes your stomach feel ill, and a pounding headache enters your head. Would you like... Thump, thump. You can hear your heartbeat without even trying. Of Jesus Christ, I ask for no money, good sir, only your You slam the door and rush to your toilet to throw up. You can still hear him giving his speech. You wonder how he didn't notice the door being slammed in his face. He noticed. He's borderline occultist, okay? I'm not gonna shit on whatever religion that you're into, but you have to self-identify if you're in certain religions that some of them are kind of culty. I mean, religion as a concept can have that cult-like attitude, or like it's not totally separate entities. The holy symbol weakens you greatly, and you will need more blood to feel replenished. Vlad still continues going through the motions of daily life. Will he ever be truly happy? Oh, it exited out of it. Is there any way to make Vlad not sad though? I just want my boy to be happy. Okay, wait, I'm going to the actual, oh, actually it's right here. I want to go to the actual store page. So I guess there's like a bunch of different ways that you can try to make Vlad not sad. Okay, I want to try to at least play one more time, see if we can get something else just to test out my theory, because there's not a shit ton of information on the game page, unfortunately. And this is a newer game. Modern day life has changed Vlad's lifestyle a bit. Should probably go to work first. Money's important. That time of the night, huh? It's a pretty slow night. You look over and see your coworker stealing some food without paying for it. Technically, that's not allowed, but do you even get paid enough to care? Report him. You report him and your manager praises you. Good job, Vlad. You're truly keeping McDonald's in order. I saw the V, but I wasn't sure. You get some extra money for it. Your coworker looks like he hates his life even more than usual. Was that really? Oh, shit. Okay, so before we went straight to home, so what happens if you go somewhere else? We're not going to the store because that'll make us sad. We can go to the bar or the alley. I kind of want to go to the bar. You see a dwarf across the bar that's drinking. He looks really cool. Try to talk to him. Try to look cool by chugging a beer. Try to talk to him. You try to talk to him, but end up stuttering. Luckily, he's better at conversations than you are and still talks to you anyway. Aw, we're at 7 for happy. Okay, let's go to the... You see a homeless man on the sidewalk begging for money. Could you spare a coin? We'll take his blood because we also give him a coin anyway. Like, we're on week 3 already, so when we go here... However, it's also a place of safety, a place where you don't have to fear. You really don't just keep sugar here? How can you be happy without sugar? Oh no, you have started hearing voices. Oh, so if you don't get to certain places in time, it doesn't trigger certain things happens. You really have to pick what you're doing, I guess, is what I'm gathering. So far, I love the art. I'm sorry, I haven't commented on, like, anything. The concept's fucking cool. I like this concept. I like the art style, and I like this like idea of like fantasy creatures existing in our world or in an altered world, like another dimension or universe. And I like that these backdrops look to be hand drawn or close to hand drawn, obviously digitally. It looks really nice together. After all these lifetimes, Tristan must have finally broken. Vlad's like, this is it. Today's the day. You begin to visibly panic. Over here, dum-dum on the counter. You look on the counter to see a butterfly. No, I'm not a butterfly. So we didn't find a cat this time, we found a pixie! I'm also not paying for rent. I will, however, pay for some sugar cubes. You continue to stare in awe and confusion. Well, it's okay if you don't know how to talk. Really odd considering how long you have been alive, though. Oh, look how happy we are! I did notice you have the royal game of Year of all things, being one of the few people to see it created. How about we play a few games? So you did just that. You played Year all night long. She was right. It's been ages since you actually played against someone who could beat you. With a nostalgia and friendship, you enjoy the night, but also question how the pixie ended up in your house in the first place. Oh my god, that's probably the happiest we've been. Let's go to work. Someone comes up to the counter and orders a large order of extra crispy fries. After putting in the order, the kitchen informs you that it'll take a few extra minutes so the fries are fresh. You tell the customer so that they know it will take a little longer than usual. Immediately, they start cursing you out and yelling at you for not telling them sooner. They tell you that they'll make sure you're fired. By the time they're done yelling, their food is ready. Wowee, they leave with a scowl on their face. Fuck you, brother! You spend the night scouring. Let's see for blood. Let's go to the bar. You sit down at the empty bar. Looks like another lonely night at the bar. Just then, someone sits next to you. Oh wow, he's a dwarf. Hi friend, you're a vampire, aren't you? That's pretty cool. You don't see those every day. We should be friends. Here, have a drink on me, whatever you want. Whoa, not only does he look cool, but he's also a nice guy. You spend your night having an epic time with your dwarf friend. Yes, we have friends! We should probably go back to work. I kind of want to go to the park just to see what happens. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves of the trees and a full moon graces the sky. The park is quiet tonight, but you find it relaxing. This is suddenly broken by someone crying, "Vampire! I need help!" Oh, I love this art style. Look at her hair! Yes, queen! Your motion stops completely as you are frozen with anxiety. Suddenly, a clearly distressed, half-transformed werewolf stands in front of you. "You've got to fix me, man. Some vampire didn't finish the job when they snacked on me, and now I'm this mixed blood thing, and I can't even something under a full moon. Okay, that's kind of broken. The fact that the text is under. It's risky, but you can try to suck out the vampire blood from their body so they are only a werewolf again. After explaining this to them, they let you bite their neck, and you remove the sanguine blood from their body. Their transformation begins to finish as the last drops of vampire blood leave their body." Oh, that's fucking cool! They stumble around for a while, but gather their balance again. You feel sick drinking so much vampire, but you're glad your friend seems well. "I really need some food after that. You want to go hunting together?" So you do, although it felt like trying to eat on a full stomach to you. Look at her happiness! Let's go back home. Finally hopeful. Oh, it's this. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Why? Why would you do this? Fuck you, brother. Fuck you, brother. I don't need Jesus. Vlad still continues going through the motions of daily life. Will he ever be truly happy? Oh, so we got happier that time. Okay, so I don't know if there's... I might jump back and do another video on this game. Unfortunately, the screen just goes to black because the application just closes out at the end. But that game is cool. The concept is cool. I really like the art. The music's pretty okay. I feel like it could technically be better, but I mean, quite honestly, it's really hard to find decent music that isn't like full of copyright. I'm hoping that one isn't copywritten because otherwise we're gonna have issues and editors gonna have to swap stuff out, which isn't impossible, but it is what it is. I like the concept. I really like the concept. I like the setup and I like the art style. The dialogue is witty. The only thing that I'd have to say the game needs, and I don't know how old the game is, so I'm gonna actually look at that right now. It says it was updated 11 hours ago, the actual page, and the first comment on it is from 12 hours ago, so I think this is a really new game. My only complaint so far would be the fact that there's no real intro explaining how the game's laid out. It would be the fact there's not a main screen before you jump into the game. The fact that there's not a pause menu to save. These are all like suggestions. I'm not trying to shit on the game dev because I like the game. I really like this. Like, I think I'm gonna make another video where I go back and try to get more endings. Maybe I'll go ahead and give it like a month to see what happens if this game gets updated, and then I'll jump back into it. The dialogue overlapping with the box is obviously kind of an issue, and my only other complaint is in that menu here. Let me try to pull it up so I can actually explain what I'm talking about. Pull this bitch back up! Okay. I love that it's remote controller compatible. Like, I did not expect that. This is probably my biggest pet peeve other than the little minor things that I mentioned earlier on. The fact that it doesn't highlight on the sidebar where you're actually at when you go over it. So at first especially I was very confused and I was just kind of guessing as to where things are. Like, yeah, you can guess the bar is that place that says bar, you can guess the park is that thing, but I don't know if the store is the thing with the V or if it's the other thing that's actually the store. Obviously the alley is the alley, but I just feel like little tweaks like that might make the game a bit more enjoyable and a lot less just guessing. Maybe also putting something on the game page describing how the game is set up in terms of like, oh, it looks like for this game it looks like you get weeks. I don't know how the weeks are broken up, like if it's done by how many actions or what. If that could be explained, that could be really cool, but like have that on the game page so that people know, because right now you just have the concept on the game page, which is nice. I mean, I know what the game is about jumping in, but I don't know the mechanics of the game or any sort of inkling into that, which is kind of annoying. And I'm not trying to shit on this game. I fucking love this game. If anything, I encourage everyone watching this video to download the game. There's gonna be a link in the description below. Go ahead and play, see what you can unlock. The second playthrough, I think we actually got a higher happiness than the first one, which is kind of cool. If editor wants to, they could possibly pull up both of the meters, like a screenshot or something, so we can see what they were like. But I'm pretty sure we actually did better that second time around because I had a grasp on kind of, sort of how things were laid out. But yeah, download this game, play this game, tell me what ending you get or what characters you run into, since obviously you can run into different characters, which is really cool. Please go ahead and leave a review, leave comments on the actual page itself for the game. Let the game dev know what's up. If you like this game, if you hate this game, what can change in this game, let them know. This is like the prime time to be doing it, because from everything on that page, it looks like this game is literally like a day old. old as of me recording this. So hopefully we'll have this video out somewhat soon. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this was Vlad is Sad. Well, this is a twofer. If you enjoyed any of the games that I played, check out the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. It would mean the world to me. Until next time, friends. Bye.